Yo, Giants Nation. What's good, Big Blue Faithful? It's time to fire up that New York Giants pride because we got some massive news to dive into as we gear up for the 2025 season opener against the Washington Commanders. We're talking about a showdown with Jayden Daniels, a revamped Giants defense, and some serious NFC East stakes. Are you ready to see our boys in blue take on a Commanders squad loaded with new weapons like Deebo Samuel and Austin Ekeler? Buckle up, because the script is about to take you on a wild ride to the latest Giants updates. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of this. Picture this. It's week 1, and the Giants are storming into Northwest Stadium to face a Commanders team that's got everyone buzzing after their NFC Championship run last year. The big question on every Giants fan's mind is whether our defense, led by Shane Bowen's new schemes, can contain the electrifying Jayden Daniels and his shiny new offensive toys. Will our pass rush, stacked with stars like Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeaux, wreak havoc? Or will Daniels and company light up the scoreboard? Let's break it all down, from the X's and O's to the heart-pounding moments we're all craving. Here's your hook. This game could set the tone for the entire Giants season. So let's dive into what's at stake and how Big Blue is preparing to make a statement. Last season, the Giants went 0-6 in the NFC East, and that's a stat that stings for every fan wearing blue. Ownership has made it clear they want improvement, and Week 1 is the first test. The Commanders, coming off a 2024 campaign where they racked up 2,619 rushing yards, third most in the NFL, and a fifth-ranked scoring offense, are no joke. Jayden Daniels, the 2024 Offensive Rookie of the Year, shredded the Giants in 2 games last year, completing 38 of 51 passes for 435 yards and a 112.8 passer rating. Those numbers are a wake-up call, Giants Nation. But here's the thing. Our defense isn't the same unit that got gashed for 215 rushing yards by Washington last season. With new blood and a fresh approach, we're ready to flip the script. So what's the game plan? Cornerback Drew Phillips, who's stepping up as a vocal leader in the secondary, isn't fazed by Daniels' highlight reel. It's still the same player. You kind of knew what he was going to bring. Phillips said, hinting at a strategy focused on containment and execution. The Giants have spent the offseason bulking up their defense, and this matchup is the perfect stage to show it off. Shane Bowen, who turned heads with his run-stopping schemes in Tennessee, is under pressure to deliver after last year's defensive struggles. Giants fans, what do you think? Can Bowen's unit step up and slow down Daniels' dual-threat magic? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. The Commanders aren't just relying on Daniels to carry the load. They've added some serious firepower with running back Austin Ekeler and wide receiver Deebo Samuel, acquired from the 49ers. Ekeler, known for his versatility as a pass catcher and runner, brings a dynamic edge to Washington's backfield. Meanwhile, Deebo Samuel is a walking highlight reel, averaging 9.0 yards after catching his career and posing a matchup nightmare. Drew Phillips admitted it's tough to predict how Samuel will fit into Washington's new scheme, saying, "You know who Deebo is. He's been a great player throughout the years, but in Washington's offense, you're not sure." This uncertainty means the Giants' secondary, including Phillips and Deonte Banks, will need to be on high alert. Imagine the electricity if Banks locks down Samuel for a big stop. MetLife would erupt. On the flip side, the Giant defense is a whole new beast this year. The addition of Abdul Carter, the number 3 overall pick in the 2025 draft, has fans dreaming of a pass rush renaissance. Carter, compared to Micah Parsons for his explosive edge rushing ability, joins Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeaux, and Dexter Lawrence to form what could be the NFL's most feared front four. Shane Bowen called it a really good problem to have. And he's not wrong. How do you scheme against that kind of talent? The Giants' defense, which ranked 28th against the run last season, has nowhere to go but up. If they can bottle up Daniels and limit Ekeler's big plays, this could be the statement win we've been waiting for. Giants Nation, are you hyped for this defensive showdown? Let's talk about the bigger picture. This game isn't just about Week 1. It's about setting the tone for a brutal NFC schedule. The Giants face back-to-back division games to open the season, with a trip to Dallas in Week 2. Last year, the Cowboys and Commanders both had top 10 offenses, and the Eagles were no slouches either. with Saquon Barkley leading the NFL with 2,005 rushing yards. The Giants can't afford another 0-6 division record if they want to compete for a playoff spot. Russell Wilson, now under center for Big Blue, needs to hit the ground running in hostile territory. His poise will be key, especially against a Commanders defense that allowed 2,331 rushing yards last season, but added pieces like Dante Fowler Jr. to shore things up. Can Wilson outduel Daniels in a quarterback battle for the ages? Now, let's zoom in on Shane Bowen's defensive overhaul. After a disappointing 2024 season where co-owner John Mara called out the defense for letting teams go up and down the field, Bowen is on the hot seat. The firing of secondary coaches Jerome Henderson and Mike Trayer sent shockwaves through the organization, with veteran coach Marquand Manuel stepping in to steady the ship. Bowen's new scheme emphasizes versatility, with players like Isaiah Simmons slotted as a money linebacker on third downs. This flexibility could be key against a Commanders offense that loves to mix things up with Daniels' legs and Samuel's all-purpose threat. Picture Simmons spying on Daniels for a game-changing sack. Can you feel the roar of Giants Nation already? The Giants' pass rush is where the real excitement lies. Abdul Carter's 92.4 pass rush grade at Penn State has scouts drooling, and pairing him with Burns and Thibodeau gives Bowen endless options. Last season, the Titans under Bowen allowed the fewest rushing yards in the NFL, but that success hasn't translated to New York yet. The Giants were gashed for 133 yards by Brian Robinson Jr. alone in one game against Washington last year. If Bowen can tighten up those run fits and get his playmakers in the right spots, this defense could make life miserable for Daniels. Giants fans, what's the key to stopping Washington's ground game? Let's hear your game plan in the comments. Washington's offseason moves have made them a formidable foe. Beyond Ekeler and Samuel, they added left tackle Laramie Tunsil and first-round pick Josh Connolly Jr. to protect Daniels. Tunsil, who allowed just 2 sacks and 659 pass-blocking snaps last season, is a brick wall, which spells trouble for the Giants' edge rushers. Meanwhile, the Commanders' running back room, including Brian Robinson Jr. and rookie Jaden Blue, is built for explosiveness. The Giants' linebackers, like Carter and Simmons, will need to be disciplined to avoid getting burned on play action. If New York can force Daniels into obvious passing situations, they might unleash their pass rush beasts. Can you imagine Dexter Lawrence collapse in the pocket for a game-sealing sack? As we wrap this up, let's get fired up, Giants Nation. This is our year to show the NFC East we're back in business. The Giants have the talent, the coaching, and the hunger to make noise in 2025. A Week 1 win could be the spark that ignites a playoff run. Can you feel it? Smash that like button if you're all in for Big Blue. Drop your predictions and hot takes in the comments. And subscribe to stay locked in for every Giants update. Share this video with every Giants fan you know, because we're building something special here. Let's go Giants. Let's make some noise and start this season with a bang.